So I just saw clips of that Pimple Puss lady who did full blackface as her Halloween costume and said that she was dressed as a black woman because that's the scariest thing that she could think of.
All right, that's enough soul for today. I was gonna get some chicken, and I was also gonna get some watermelon, but I didn't have much time. I last minute. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this because this would be really fun. And we haven't done a stream in a while, so I was gonna go buy KFC, but by the time I remembered to do that, I was already in blackface, and I figured it probably wasn't the smartest idea to go out in public looking like this. Plus, I'm already sweating, and it's kind of coming off. By the way, this is really hard. Props to black women who can actually pull this off, because it's really difficult keeping this, and I still don't have it completely on. Cost me $50. The guy at Walmart. I went to Walmart to get it, and people were looking at me very strangely because I was in the aisle, and I had this. I was like, where is the black makeup? By the way, discrimination. There is not enough black makeup. By the way, half the struggles that black women think they face, it's of their own doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. You people fight every day. Could you choose any outfit and get up that's like less conducive to fighting? Seriously. They wear wigs that can be pulled out. They put braids in their hair that could rip the rest of their hair out, and then they complain about having alopecia. No, it's self-induced alopecia. That's like a cutter. That's like one of those fucking who cut themselves. That's like them having a scar and being like, I can't believe I have scars. Like, what? Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings. You wear weaves in your hair. You wear fake eyelashes. You wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking. When you are fighting, when you are going to bat, okay? Before you wake up in the morning, get out of bed and you have to think like a fighter. You have to put yourself in the mindset of not, oh, it's just easy breezy and I might pick up a fight or a felony later on. No, that is the wrong mindset to have. The correct mindset to have is that you wake up every day knowing that every day is a fight. Every day is a potential crash out. Every day is a potential chance to chimp out. With that in mind, let me adjust my cap for the billionth time. With that in mind, you must wake up with that mindset, okay? Like white girls have to manifest things, you have to manifest too. You have to manifest yourself into the ultimate super warrior, okay? You have to turn yourself into the ultimate warrior princess of Wakanda and go outside with that mindset in mind and know this. Know this to be the case. You will fight. You will dominate. You will win. Hail the black woman. Hail her.
So I just saw clips of that Pimple Puss lady who did full blackface as her Halloween costume and said that she was dressed as a black woman because that's the scariest thing that she could think of. I'm not going to say her name or post the clips because that is what she wants and I refuse to give her what she wants. But I wanted to point out one of the things that she said while she was dressed in blackface because I thought it was really interesting. She said that she had planned to go to KFC, but by the time she remembered that she wanted to do that, she was already dressed in blackface, and so she didn't think that it was a smart idea to go out in public like that. That tells me everything that I need to know. This woman wants to be Charlie Kirk reincarnated. She wants to be a professional rage baiter, but will that ever really happen for her? Did Ben and J-Lo's marriage last? Because it's the same. I fear the only thing scary is her. Let's be so for real. She would never do this with her chest. She said herself it was not smart for her to go in public looking like that because she knows the second she steps outside in full blackface, a fade would immediately be caught. And I'm not condoning violence. However, I'm not going to act like for some people, violence isn't the answer. Violence is the question. And the answer is yes. So she sits from the comfort of her parents' home attempting to rage bait for clicks and clout, but what she fails to realize is that no matter how racist she is, no matter how much she tries to appeal to a certain demographic, she is a she. You think they're going to follow a woman? Right. Never mind the fact that when she first went viral a year and a half ago, they found out that she has a biracial child and threw her out like the piece of trash that she is. This woman wants to be a professional rage baiter from home. Don't give her the satisfaction. If you're gonna rage bait, come outside and do it. Because I'm trying to see something. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Every year around Halloween, white folks prove that they have an unhealthy obsession with black folks, no matter how much they try to deny it or say that they hate us and wish that we would just leave them alone. Every year, bruh. Every single year. And every single time they do it, they have to backtrack and backpedal and make these bullshit apologies. Everybody's talking about Lily Gaddis right now, but I want to bring a little bit of attention to somebody that posted themselves in blackface saying, the only thing I want for Halloween is EBT. Very unfunny, I know, but what is funny about this whole situation is that she got a real problem with picking up that glass dick and smoking it. Also has a few major bruises on her wrist and on her neck. But she claims that she fell into a door. I don't know what kind of door she got in her crib that looks like it could just get up, grow arms, and body hit her with a cool little DDT. Look like you got a real problem with a white man putting his hands on you. Also, a lot of people noticing that her frontal looked fake. As if that white man I was speaking about earlier ripped the frontal off. You know what I'm saying? But black folks are the problem. Like, you have a real problem with black folks and EBT. Worry about that white man breaks off you. And what's crazy is she's doing OnlyFans videos in blackface, which further shows that these people have a sick obsession with black folks. I don't understand it. Like, how do you hate us so much, yet you have such a crazy obsession and need for us to be in your lives in some way, shape, or form?
Okay, so I just saw the whole thing with Lily Gaddis doing her little blackface stunt yesterday, and I just have a question for her and all the other racist white people. Why are you guys so obsessed with black people? Why are we always on your minds? You know, you claim to not like us, but you cannot stop talking about us. And you can't stay away from us. Like, if you go to her YouTube page, it's literally all about black people. Like, I'm all for criticizing the negative points of black culture, but it's pretty obvious when you just don't like black people. Like, bro, it's weird. It's like a mental illness. Because why? It's so fascinating to me how obsessed they are with us. It needs to be studied because this is truly very, very interesting to me.
2025, about to be 2026, Halloween just ended, and we as black people are still going through the same bullshit we've been dealing with for the past 400 years. Two of the biggest right-wing pick-me's, such as Brittany Venti. I do not care if Brittany Venti is biracial. You should not be doing this bullshit on social media. And Lily, who is a total racist, decided to do blackface for Halloween. Mind you, these are the same people who get up in your face and tell you that racism is no longer alive in America and that we as black people are exaggerating. And for months, I've been hearing black people say, what is this obsession with black people? Why are they so obsessed with black people? There's actually a term for this. It's called, or in modern terms, it's called blackfishing or blackophilia. Is what you call someone who is obsessed with black people and black culture to the point where they objectify it, they sexualize it, and they condemn black identity in such a hateful and a violent manner. Making a post in blackface saying, oh, when that EBT hit, and having fried chicken in your hand, or going live doing blackface and wearing large hoop earrings with a bonnet saying that black women are violent and they dress ghetto, that is, they're obsessed with us. And not in a good way. In a really bad way. This has got to stop. For real.
Where the f food stamps at? Y'all hate black people for real. Where the f they? Like, respect black women or else. How the big one costs more but way less than my EBT?
Yeah, I think we lying when we say racism still exists in America, bro.
So this racist ass white woman named Lily Gaddis decided to do blackface on Halloween. And on her YouTube channel, she has a video titled, I Will Not Apologize. Okay, that's fine. But just imagine in a time where a lot of white people are actually suffering because of what the current administration is doing. And instead of focusing on, you know, white folks and what they can do to help each other, they want to focus on black people. I just find that quite hilarious. And here's my thing. She wants to talk about black women this and black women that, but yet a lot of white women try to copy black women. You go make adjustments to your body to try to look like a natural black woman, what she already has, especially when it comes to getting some lips. Okay, especially when it comes to getting some lips. Now, what white people ought to be doing is focusing more on their own community instead of worried about the black community, because a certain individual went around, talking about black folks, and yet it was his own that took him out, aka Charlie Kirk. Okay, I'm just saying, it's like y'all gotta leave black women alone. You don't like that they wear weave, and it's not all of them, but if you don't like that they wear weave, then okay, they can do what they want to do with their head, their hair, whatever. How does that affect you?
Exactly.
How does that affect policy? How does that affect the white farmers and them struggling? How does that affect government assistance? How does that affect you? But yet they always find something to talk about when it comes to our community. Leave our group of women alone. Leave black people alone and focus on your own damn people. Because y'all are the ones who's being affected the most right now. Okay? Do that. That's your biggest priority. Lily Gaddis. Miss me with this nonsense.
Actually, I do have some tea.
Who are you doing this for? Who are you trying to impress? Who are you trying to anger? You really think that you putting on a whole bunch of dark makeup and talking about getting your nails done, and wanting fried chicken and watermelon, you think that upsets us? I promise you it doesn't. I don't even like watermelon. My hair comes from the scalp, right? That was supposed to really piss us off, right? Shaniqua. Pathetic. That's what it is. You look uncomfortable as hell right now. You look nervous as hell. Because every time y'all want to be racist, y'all go to these stereotypical characters. And you knew better than to go outside looking like that, because you know better. If you was really about that life, you would have went outside and got that chicken looking just like that. If you was really committed to the bit. I got my nails did. I believe you have a child that also has a black father. That is so disheartening. This is the problem that I have with interracial dating, specifically black men who date white women, because black men continuously go out and date white women and procreate with them, produce with them, have children with them, and these white women do not like black people, and they inherently pass that disgustingness onto their children in the form of abuse, self-hate, or they completely erase anything culturally connected to the black side of that child. And it is so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's so fucking frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's frustrating because and that's why I don't typically give black women who date outside of the community as hard of a time as I do black men, because black women usually there's always an exception to the rule, but usually when a black woman dates a man who is not black or is not a part of the community, he is usually, we don't usually go out and get a Chad. We don't usually go out and get a Chad. And if we do get a Chad and hung around the bros for a little bit. He knows code. He knows ball a little bit. And then we are left to have to deal with the consequences of your penis's actions. I don't like that at all. I feel bad for that child, because if she is this disgusting online, I can only imagine how disgusting she is at home. And there's a possibility that she's not even like that offline, because I'm sorry, I don't believe the bit. I'm not convinced at the level of racism that you have. I'm not convinced. I've seen racism and you don't seem like you know ball. Real shaky, your voice is trembling a little bit. You didn't even want to go outside and be racist. What do you like, level 1, level 2? Like, which level are we at right now?
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. So when it comes to this video, like over it, like the other creators said, this woman obviously cannot what's the word? She cannot follow through with her full chest, because if she can, she would have gone outside. So clearly she knows what she was doing. It's wrong. But a lot of these racist white people, they are so comfortable online to do it online, but they know they can keep that same energy in real life because they know what's up, they know what time it will be. And for me, and this is as a black woman, when every time I talk about racism and people want to say, oh no, you're overreacting, stop playing the victim every time, it's not always all about race and all that. When it's 2025, there's still some group of white people that are obsessed with black people, that are willing to go and do blackface at the expense of knowing better. And this is not about talking about, oh, they should. No, this is not about it. This is, they know exactly what they were doing and they went ahead to do it. And the truth is that I clearly know that she's trying to use this for a clickbait, like it's for rage baiting and all that. And the only reason why I'm making this video, or else I really contemplated on making this video, and like, should I give her the clout that she deserves and all that? The truth is that as much as I know she did it for rage bait, for clickbait to get attention, I also feel like a lot of more people need to be able to identify people like this, and so that they can be out there, they can go viral, and they wouldn't be known for what they stand for. So I feel like, for me, I feel like that's my mission. We need to push it out there so that people get to know them, people can identify them, and make it go viral. You get it? Because a lot of the time, I feel like, and some people say, "Oh, let's not give them energy. Let's not give them that." This thing. Yeah, we're not giving them the energy. They did not break a strand of hair from our hair as black people, especially as women in America. I know, like, they're not even breaking sweat about this, but I also feel like they need to be out there so that people know them and may probably face the consequences of their actions in real life. So yeah, that's the only reason I decided to do this video, but I really don't care. And the entire stereotype about black women, oh, that's why we have alopecia, that's why we do this, how do you do this? The crazy thing, when they talk about our hair, it's really crazy, because they do a lot to their hair. I remember when I got this hair done, I went to the salon. It wasn't a black owned salon, and it was an Arab salon. And there was another girl, an Arab girl, that has, I'm not saying whites, why no white people do it too. I'm talking about when it comes to the texture of hair. And she was doing the same thing. So a lot of the time they want to make it sound like it's only black women that get things treatment done. That was the day I found out that people without black descendant hair, they even get their hair, they do keratins on their hair too. So all those things they talk about, tell me how long you sat down there to make your hair. They sit longer. If you go through their highlighter and all that procedure, they sit longer. But every time they want to talk down on black women and make black women feel some type of way of how they choose to dress, like the shows that I don't care. And as much as they try to come for black women, our look and all that, low key they want to be us. Low key they are copying us. Low key they are doing things just like us, wearing the wig, lacing the wig, and all. Anyway, this is giving fuck around and find out. Honestly, I really wish she has fucked around. I hope she really finds out at this point. That's why I'm making this video. No hate, but that's why I'm making this video. Anyway, guys, you guys let me know what you guys think about this story down in the comment section. Go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.